Okay, first of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Daniel. It's the first video blog I've ever done. Second of all, this is not actually like an off the top of my head kind of video blog. It's actually from a blog that I wrote back in August, so yeah, if it sounds a little automatic, that's why. So anyway, it's about what I have had on my mind and still do. It's basically, I've been thinking on a scale of the macro lately. Big. Can't really sum up what I've been thinking. It's all kind of complicated, but I've been thinking about things such as herbivorism versus carnivorism in humans, and I've been thinking mainly of the world and the state it's in. Do you think that times have ever been better than they were right now? The long and short of it is really a resounding no. The world will never change. You see many people up in arms about the state of the world today, protesters in the street thinking they are making a difference. This has been going on for centuries, and in the end, the world is never a better place. I had a discussion in a forum on MySpace about vegetarianism. One person was naive and went on to say that she wants to devote her life to saving animals and that eating animals is murder and that animals are equal to humans. Those are the vegetarians/vegans I have absolutely no respect for. On the other hand, in the same discussion, we had someone on the exact opposite side of the vegetarian-vegan spectrum. Someone who explained their reasoning behind why they chose not to eat meat. Realize that the person that said reasoning behind why they choose not to eat meat, not the reasoning behind why eating meat is wrong. Basically, this person went on to say that he believes eating meat provided by meat companies is destructive to the world, blah blah blah. While I do respect his decision to not eat meat, I also acknowledge that it will never change anything. No matter how many things in this world we do, nothing will change. I said that I don't care about starving kids in Africa, I only care about my own survival. This is not because I am a heartless person, it's more so because I am rational. I know that this world will never change, no matter how vast of an army of followers you have to fight for your cause, to end hunger or stop domestic violence or bring peace to the earth. It will never happen. When I say never, I don't mean eventually, just not in our lifetimes. I mean that the world will never change. If the world never ends and my no Armageddon theory is correct, then the world will never change for an eternity. But that might be wrong. The only flaw is that humans could possibly become extinct sometime in the very distant future. But as long as there are beings capable of rationalizing, then the world will always be in turmoil. For every positive, there is a negative. For every equal, there is an opposite. For every rational human, there is an irrational human. There will always be Charles Mansons and Adolf Hitlers and Timothy McVeighs. There will always be pimps, drug dealers, wife beaters, alcoholics, drug addicts, prostitutes, etc., etc., etc. I could debate this issue until you were bleeding from it, but when it comes down to it, the world will never change. What we do here and now is insignificant and does not mean a thing in terms of all existence. All of it. We need to think of ourselves. How can we better ourselves, and how can we make ourselves happy and content? In the end, you are all that matters in your own world, because if you are rational, then you will be able to accept the truth, sad as it may or may not be, that the world will always be in a state of disrepair. It's never been otherwise. If you can't accept that, then you are a truly naive human being. The end.